Eala to face Turkey's Zeynep Sonmez to open Abu Dhabi Open campaign. Manila, a familiar foe awaits Filipina tennis ace Eala in the round of 32 of the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. The 20-year-old will open her campaign against Turkey's Zeynep Sonmez in the WTA 500 tournament, scheduled to begin on Sunday, February 1st. Eala is currently ranked number 49 in the world, while Sonmez is at number 112 entering the tournament. The Filipina star and Sonmez last clashed in the first round of the WTA 250 Eastbourne Open qualifiers in June last year. Eala defeated Sonmez in straight sets, 6-1, 6-3, and eventually went on to make her first WTA finals appearance. In their 2023 meeting in Nantes, France, Eala likewise defeated Sonmez, 7-6, 6-4. The two are also familiar with each other after teaming up as doubles partners in two past ITF tournaments held in Luxembourg and Slovakia, respectively. Sonmez is coming off a third-round exit at the Australian Open, where she lost to Kazakhstan's Yulia Putintseva, 3-6, 7-6, 3-6. As for Eala, she recently reached the quarterfinals of the WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open, but fell to Colombia's Camila Osorio, 6-4, 6-4. Prior to that, the Filipina exited the Australian Open in the first round after a tough match against Alicia Parks, 6-0, 3-6, 2-6. According to the official WTA website, Eala will also be competing in doubles alongside Indonesia's Janice Chen. The Southeast Asian pair will go up against the formidable duo of Canadian-Filipina Leylah Fernandez and France's Kristina Mladenovic in the first round. On her Instagram story, Eala shared photos of her first practice ahead of the WTA 500 tournament. The Abu Dhabi Open social media pages likewise posted a video of Eala following her arrival in the United Arab Emirates. "Hi everyone. I'm so excited to be back in the UAE, and I can't wait to be out on court. And I hope to see you there," Eala said. The Filipina is looking to improve on her 2024 performance in Abu Dhabi, where she exited in the round of 32 after losing to Poland's Magda Linette. The tennis world buzzes as Filipino star Alexandra Eala prepares to begin her campaign at the prestigious Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, where she is set to face Turkey's Zeynep Sonmez in the round of 32. This matchup is not just another first-round fixture. It is a crossroads of talent, determination, history, and the ever-evolving narrative of a young champion forging her path in the Women's Tennis Association, WTA. This is more than a match. It is a reflection of what Eala has accomplished, where she stands today, and where she aims to go, both for her own legacy and for Filipino tennis as a whole. Globe showing Europe-Africa the stage, Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, a WTA 500 showcase. The Abu Dhabi Open is a WTA 500 event, one of the more high-profile stops on the women's professional tennis tour early in the season. This tournament attracts some of the world's best players, offering valuable ranking points and fierce competition as part of the Middle East swing of the WTA calendar. For Eala, this tournament is a chance to keep building momentum after a solid start to 2026, and to test herself once again against quality opponents on the global stage. Filipino Eala, rising Filipino star. At just 20 years old, Eala has rapidly become one of the most exciting young talents in women's tennis. A trailblazer for the Philippines, she has achieved several remarkable milestones. She broke into the WTA Top 50, a historic first for a Filipino player, thanks to a breakthrough 2025 season. She has competed at all 4 Grand Slams, continuing to gain experience against top-level competition. In 2025, she stunned the tennis world with deep runs in prominent events, including a spectacular showing in Miami, where she defeated multiple Grand Slam champions. Eala's rise has captured the imagination of sports fans across the Philippines and Southeast Asia, not just for her results but for her unwavering drive, competitive spirit, and the poise she displays on court. Arriving in Abu Dhabi after a quarterfinals exit at her home WTA 125 event, the Philippine Women's Open, Eala has shifted her focus quickly to the next challenge, embodying a professional mindset where every loss becomes fuel for growth. Turkish Zeynep Sonmez, a formidable opponent. Standing across the net will be Zeynep Sonmez, a Turkish professional who has carved out her own path on the WTA Tour. Ranked around the 110s and having received special invitations to key events including Abu Dhabi, Sonmez brings a competitive edge and confidence born from international experience. While not as widely celebrated as some peers, Sonmez has earned recognition through solid performances, including notable wins at the Australian Open and a WTA 250 title, and her aggressive baseline play combined with solid movement makes her a tricky opponent. This is not the first time these two players' paths have crossed. Eala holds a 2-0 head-to-head lead from their earlier encounters, including a convincing 6-1, 6-3 win at the Eastbourne Open qualifiers. However, tennis, like all sport, is anything but predictable. Rankings, past results, and experience matter, but so does the day's mindset, the court conditions, and momentum. This first meeting of 2026 is sure to be a test of both heart and skill, a clash of styles and opportunities. When assessing the matchup between Eala and Sonmez, there's a fascinating dynamic at play. Eala brings youthful aggression, athleticism, and a hunger to add marquee wins to solidify her top 50 status. She thrives on confidence and attacking opportunities, using powerful ground strokes and tactical variations. Zeynep Sonmez enters with confidence from recent strong performances, including notable victories in Melbourne. Her fearless baseline play and ability to extend rallies mean she is capable of making this match competitive. This clash extends beyond physical play. It will be a battle of strategy, patience, and the ability to seize pivotal moments under pressure. Journey to Abu Dhabi. For Eala, the journey to Abu Dhabi was swift and purposeful. After her quarterfinal showing in Manila, a proud moment hosted before her home crowd, she promptly flew to the UAE to begin preparations for the Abu Dhabi leg of her season. That quick turnaround reflects a professional attitude where each event is viewed as an opportunity, win or lose, to learn, grow, and gain valuable tour experience. Rocket more than a match, a narrative of growth. This first-round matchup carries deeper significance. Seedling for Eala. It represents the continuation of her ascent in professional tennis. It is a test of how she responds after her Philippine Open exit, whether she can reset quickly and bring her best tennis to Abu Dhabi. It is another step in her campaign to rise further up the rankings and make deeper runs in major tournaments. Flexed biceps for Zeynep Sonmez. It's a chance to prove herself against a rising star. A win here could propel her confidence and lead to further breakthroughs on the tour. It showcases her capacity to compete at high levels, boosting her presence on the WTA circuit. Glowing star what the tennis world is watching. While not yet a household name globally like some of her contemporaries in the top 20, Eala's story, a young Filipino rising through the ranks against the odds, has become one of the most compelling in the sport today. Fans, especially from the Philippines and